bar thing, it'll go away. But I recorded 4 episodes of Fallout 4, and guess what happened? My mic wasn't plugged in, so I now have to record over what I'm recording now. So sorry guys about that thing in the tiny thing in the bottom of the screen. I'm so sorry about that. But anyways, so welcome back to another episode of Fallout 4. I'm gonna just have to talk over it. I'm really mad that happened, but I can't go back and replay it. But in the previous episode, Mama Murphy told us that a death claw was coming in, and we have to go downstairs and retrieve the fusion core. And we gotta retrieve that fusion core and take it to the roof to power a vertibird, I believe, and kill all the bandits around the museum. So yeah, so let's go ahead and loot around for some stuff. And since I'm not controlling it, I'm just gonna have to eyeball what I was trying to do. So this is my bad, guys. I really screwed up, but I'm just gonna have to record over it. So, oh god, I can't believe I did that. So dumb. I don't know. I didn't realize that I hopped on TeamSpeak like a minute ago, and I was like, wait, why is my mic looking good? Look over, and my mic cord's hanging out. I'm like, you gotta be shitting me. Did all that recording. Oh god. So I'm now just gonna be, you know, uploading Fallout videos with me talking over them. So I'm just going around gathering up some shotgun shells and stuff they left on the raiders' bodies. And I'm now going downstairs to the fusion core. And right here I looked at this thing. It actually looks pretty nice, I gotta say. Like Revolutionary War, like War of 1812, I think. The World War I, World War II. As you can see there. I think that's a Civil War as well, might be. And then you see right there the Sino-American War or whatever. But anyways, so yeah. So I'm just gonna have to record over this for like 30 minutes. And that's just how it's gonna be, guys. So I'm just so pissed, it's not even funny. So anyways, we go here, I grab the fusion core and I run right back up the stairs because I thought the death claw was gonna pop out here, but didn't, thank god. So now I gotta remember how to get back upstairs. So here I am, just walking back up the steps again. As you don't know, there's a crashed vertibird on the top of the...
Hey, Sturgis.
Yeah, I know what you're thinking. This guy's huge. Bet he could lift that minigun without stupid power armor. Nuh-uh.
Yeah, he's talking about the death claw. Whenever you gotta find a perception bobblehead. Only through observation will you perceive weakness. So, yeah, I find this, and my perception gets increased by 1. It's pretty good. And that guy's over there, like, crying in a corner because of the death claw. That's where death claws are a pain in the ass in Fallout. But, so guys, I'm just gonna have to record over this, so I hope you guys don't mind me recording over it. It's all the same. It'll all be in 1080p. Just it won't be live. Anyway, so I look right here and I see the we see right here the T-51 power armor and the vertibird. It looks pretty nice, so I go up to here, hit E to enter. So T-45 power armor. Put the fusion core in, and then we enter it. see the top talking about how power armor reduces this, that, and that.
Up here. Boss, we got somebody up here. Why don't you get down here? Show me that fancy gun up close.
So here I am with a minigun, and then I decide
Still waiting, asshole.
that the raiders are down there, and I think
Hey,
like, I don't want dog meat to die, but then I'm like,
wait there.
well, if he
Head over
stays
there.
there, I forget about him, then I'm gonna be in a world of hurt. So I just tell him to come down. So remember, dog meat really doesn't get hurt, and so then I decide I'm gonna open up on him. And so there you see the raiders getting killed. And you'll see later in the series, because I recorded ahead of time, but these raiders will tie into the rest of the series. So here I'm moving up to the city. And I thought I died, and I blew this guy's leg clean off, and I watched him bleed out. So in here, I just kill him. Kill him. And I go over here and kill this guy. Took me a ton of tries. And I go to shoot this guy, and then I hear something. I'm like, what is this? And I look up and I see the Deathclaw roaring like a tiger coming out. And I open up on him trying to kill him. And the son of a bitch grabs me. And he started trying to talk to me as first person, but I gotta talk in third person. So I'm trying to kill the Deathclaw now, because it's really not working out for me. Yeah. He grabs a hold of me at least 3 or 4 times. I try and jump away. It's working obviously pretty well. I'm trying to shoot my dog in the back, but I kinda am. And this is where I kill the Deathclaw. I finish off the bandits. And I remember there's this last raider here, so I loaded another round. And I gun his ass down and he's dead. And in the background you'll hear people Steam chatting me through this, so bummer, but oh well. Anyway, so I'm just gonna go around here and loot these raiders, because that's what I'm all about here, is just looting these raiders. And yeah, so the thing why I couldn't record any, or bring you any videos was I had stuff to do, and even though I tried to bring videos, I just couldn't. I couldn't get home in time on Saturday and Sunday to bring you guys videos, and on Friday I was too tired too. So I'm sorry for not bringing you guys videos. Monday the videos were late. Just that I just can't get videos out in time. Instead of me getting backed up and recording like 2 videos to make up, if it doesn't come out, it doesn't come out from now on. That's my rule, because I'm just trying to record in mass is just so chaotic, and that's what happened with Fallout. I sat down, I recorded it was like 3. I had to be started at like 3 o'clock and ended at 6 for recording Fallout. It had to be 3 hours or 3.5 hours worth of recording that had no mic. It just really makes me mad. So then I looked down here and I was like, maybe I should go investigate where the Deathclaw came from, but then I decided not to. I was like, if there's one Deathclaw that came out of there, I don't want to see 2. And I saw a switchblade, so I picked that up. And I'm still just taking stuff off the bodies. And I picked up a storage key off of this guy, and you'll see later in the episode where it ties in at. not in this episode, but in, I believe, the 5th episode. Everything here will tie into the 5th episode, guys. We're not going to spoil anything else, but I'll just say it ties in. So I'm just waiting for this to load right now. Oh, man. I have a Darkest of Days recording also coming out with this Fallout recording. I'm not going to record any ACW mod. I'll record that tomorrow on Wednesday. But today, Darkest of Days and Fallout 4 will be coming out.
Hey there.
That was a pretty amazing display. I'm just glad you're on our side.
Everyone okay?
You guys gonna be okay now?
Yeah, for a while anyway. We can at least move some. Listen, when we first met, you asked about the Minutemen. One thing you should know about us, we help out our friends. So here, for everything you've done, thank you.
What happens now?
What now?
For the longest time, Mama Murphy's had a vision of a place called Sanctuary. Some old neighborhood, but one we can make new again. Why don't you come with us? I could really use your help.
Yes.
All right, Garvey. I'm in.
Oh, that's wonderful. But there's more to your destiny, isn't there? I've seen it, and I know your pain.
Destiny.
My destiny? What do you mean?
You're a man out of time, out of hope. But all's not lost. I can feel your son's energy. He's alive.
Where is Sean?
Where is my son? Where is Sean?
Oh, I wish I knew, kid. I really do. But it's not like I can see your son. I can just feel his life force, his energy. He's out there. And even I don't need the sight to tell you where you should start looking. The great green jewel of the Commonwealth. Diamond City. The biggest settlement around.
Diamond City.
What's in Diamond City? Is Sean there?
Look, kid, I'm tired now. Maybe you'll bring me some chems later. The sight will paint a clearer picture.
No, Mama Murphy, we talked about this. That junk. It's gonna kill you.
Ah, shush, Preston. We're all gonna die eventually. We're gonna need the sight. And our new friend here, he's gonna need it too. Now let's get going. Sanctuary awaits.
All right, folks.
Who knows about it?
Sounds like
you
you
mean
better
she
get
had
going
one
to
of her
Diamond City.
visions while she was stoned out of her gourd. And now you want us to just head out on another wild goose chase based on no better plan than Mama Murphy saw it?
As you hear, they're calling Mama Murphy a drug lord.
We're all in this
Hey.
together,
We need to
right?
keep moving.
So Marcy,
So
better idea of what we should do.
I just grabbed a box of bobby pins and I was like, okay, well, off to Diamond City, but first we're gonna go with Preston to Sanctuary, as they call it. So I screwed up bad with this recording and the next 4. This is episode 3 right now, okay? I recorded at least 3 more. I think episode 6 was the last one. I think I'm talking about, instead of saying everything ties in with episode 5, I think everything ties in with episode 6. But yeah, I really screwed up. And here I am checking my map to see where Diamond City is. And there it is right there, Diamond City, or Boston, I guess, is what it means. And then Sanctuary. So here I am, I think, what was I looking for? Can't remember what I was looking for. Actually, I don't remember what I was looking for. Yeah, I can't remember what I was looking for at all. But
I can't believe he took that thing out. First time I've
so
seen
I
him
accidentally
do
fall
anything
out. I held down the E button and fell out.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, well now I need to get back in the power armor suit so that the rest of them can get out. Cause like Mama Murphy's stuck on it. And then Dog Meat's over there. And I tell him to come over here and we start walking off. So now we're just headed off to Sanctuary. And it's not that far of a walk, and as you guys can see, the video's half over. So I decide, as they're walking, since I'm faster than they are, I'm just gonna go loot the buildings, and I get some stuff out of this first aid box. I mean, while I'm talking here, like the Fallout universe is okay, but I think I like the Elder Scrolls universe more, just because the Elder Scrolls universe is. Just because the Elder Scrolls universe is much more older than the Fallout universe, so it's much more familiar to me than the Fallout universe. You know, don't get me wrong, Fallout is fun. Elder Scrolls I love more though, but I still love Fallout. I just can't believe that my recording just, oh my god. So here we are trying to get to Sanctuary.
Just stay with me. You'll be fine.
And then now we're passing by the Red Rocket. So in the trailer, the Red Rocket was where they had the Volt suit at. In the E3 trailer, I at least should say. So I'm constantly checking behind to make sure that Preston and the group of sailors following him are walking to Sanctuary, but I'm also ahead right now to make sure that nothing tries to attack them as a scout. Basically, that's what I basically am, a scout. And so there's this sign of Sanctuary, and I figure out Sanctuary is actually Sanctuary Hills, where you first begin in Fallout 4. So I'm constantly looking back to make sure that they're okay.
Hey,
Don't worry. I'll get the...
And right here, I was trying to figure out if I had that situated. And I remember I had to go click it back on again, but I was just tinkering around. I hadn't played Fallout or in a good while. I just still can't believe that I was stupid enough to not even check my mic. Usually I do, but I was just so needing to put this recording out that I just wasn't even thinking. Oh well. I'll be right back. Alright guys, hold on. Oh Christ. Oh my god. So I had to pause recording there. But So yeah, just waiting on the other side of the bridge, waiting for Preston and the rest of them to come across. And so as I was sitting there, I'm thinking, man, this place really does look familiar. And I look around, I'm like, oh shit, this is Sanctuary Hills where I first spawned in at.
I'm glad you decided to come with us. I should have listened to Mama Murphy all along. Pretty nice place she's found for us. I think we could settle down here. Make it a place to call home. What do you think?
Mama Murphy, no, strange being back. No, I lived here.
I used to like living here. Before the war.
What do you mean? Before what war? Are you saying...
200 years ago.
I lived here over 200 years ago. I was frozen or something for most of it. Just woke up a little while ago.
Damn. Like one of those old pre-war ghouls. You say you were frozen. Anybody else make it out with you?
Baby boy.
My son. Somebody took him while I was still trapped. Have you run across anybody with a baby boy?
Damn. I'm sorry. But no, I haven't run across any kidnapped babies. I'll definitely keep an eye out for him. Anyway, I am glad you're here. And I hope you don't mind, but I've got another favor to ask. I've had word from a settlement asking for help. There's still hope in there are Minutemen out there somewhere. The only chance to start rebuilding the Minutemen is to show people that they can count on us when they need us. Trouble is, I've got my hands full here. Do you think you could go help out the settlement?
I'd be glad to help.
That's fantastic. The Minutemen could use more people like you. By the way, if you want to help out around here at all, talk to Sturgis. I'm sure he'd be glad for all the help he can get.
So I decided I'm gonna go help with this settlement being attacked, and I level up to level 4, and I have to go talk to settlers at 10 Pines Bluff. So I'm right now just looking through the Pip-Boy and just like, you know, getting a feel for it, because like I said, I hadn't played Fallout in a week, and which is actually pretty bad, because on YouTube I look at the other playlists that are on and it's like, holy crap. Like all these other playlists are like basically done, not just started. So, but don't worry guys, for the next 4 episodes though, it'll be kind of like, well, the next 3 episodes I should say are going to be kind of like this, and then after that they'll be set out, so probably by Saturday should be fine. So I'm just right now just looking through, just trying to figure out what needs to be done and all. I like these images they got for the Voltec stuff. It's pretty cool. I wish I got to see more of my Volt though that I was in. Fallout 3 you get to really see your Volt. I mean, the backstory of Fallout I think is pretty cool, I gotta say. But like I said, I think I like the Elder Scrolls more, so I'm over here, I want to talk to Sturgis about the settlement and how he thinks it could be better. You know, so if he needs any help with it. So I go off to find him. And I turn this corner and there they all are.
You willing to do some work?
What do you need?
What kind of help do you need?
Well, for starters, we could use some real beds. We've been sleeping on the ground for too long.
And I said, yes.
I'd be glad to help.
Okay, good deal. Just make sure we can sleep with a roof over our heads. Some of these old houses still look solid enough to do the trick. There's a workbench over there you can use. Give me a holler if you need anything.
So now I am trying to, so basically now I end up trying to figure out how to get out of the suit. I couldn't figure out how to get out of the suit. And I accidentally hit Q, and I was like, well, I don't want to shoot my new best friends. Like, why the hell would I want to do that? So here I am trying to bust out of this suit, and I can't get out. And Dog Meat's just sitting there watching me in amusement, like, what the hell is this guy doing? So I'm like hitting all these keys, trying to figure out how to get out, and I just can't figure it out. So I go into controls, and I see E is to activate, but I'm pressing E and it's not working, so I was like, why is this not working? So I'm looking through, still can't figure out why is it not working. And so I'm just sitting in the suit, can't get out, and I'm like, what am I supposed to do? Can't get out of the suit. Going bonkers. So and now I've gone through all the controls, don't know how to get out. So I'm still trying to hit E and it's still not working. So I think maybe I had to deselect the minigun. Okay. So I left click and nope, just punch. And I end up pulling out a baton by accident. I still can't get out. I'm still sitting here trying to get out of this damn suit. So then I finally so I'm still figuring out how, and then I figured out how actually. It was press down E to get out. Soon I see I'm over encumbered, and I need to get out of my over encumbered state. So I paused the recording, and then I came back, and as you can see that cupboard in front of me, or that thing right in front of me, I stored all my stuff in that I didn't want. And I go over here to try and transfer this left arm in there, but it's damaged, so it won't go in. And his left arm isn't on because the death claw or whatever broke it. So yeah, and I have to repair that. But for now, I just leave the power suit in here until I come back for it. So here I am trying to figure out everything needs to be tossed off. As you see, the minigun shoots 5mm bullets, and I have none of those, so there's no sense in carrying it. And aside, everything that goes in the T whatever is gonna go get chucked in there. And so then I'm like, okay, do I take this with me? And I decided not to. I was like, I'm not going to. And then I remembered I had what was it? this armor and all. I'm like, I need to start putting this armor on. So if I don't, I'm gonna die out there. So I have this drifter outfit, so I go ahead and start putting that kind of stuff on. So I put the drifter outfit on, and the eyeglasses next, and then I put the thing with goggles on, so the eyeglasses don't go on. And I decided not to put the arm pieces on because they have lower resistance. Oh guys, sorry about that. I'm really tired. I did like all that recording and it's like 8 o'clock now. Like 4 hours after the fact. Almost 5 hours now actually. So then I'm like, well, I need to start storing some of the stuff in here. So I have like 2 10mm pistols. I'm like, I don't really need all that. These like clothes that I'll probably never wear ever again. I don't need those. I kept the glasses because it gives me perception. But it's like the hard hat, I'm not really going to use that. Either I'm going to use the Volt suit anymore. Because I have no use for it anymore. I now have this new thing. And then this Raider gear, I'm like, why do I really need it? And I have 2 shotguns. I'm like, I don't think I need 2 shotguns. Or this old trivia hat and this Volt suit and this American flag. Like, I don't really need it, but I carry it anyways. Because I don't want to leave the American flag just sitting around. Even though it's a Commonwealth America flag. So basically now I decide, well, it's time for me to go to this next settlement to help those people out. So I start walking there, and that's where I'm gonna end up heading, is to this next settlement. And I need to go check my map. So I'm heading on the first step, which is talk to the sailors at 10 Pines Bluff. And I go check my favorites, pull out the gun I have, and start moving out. So I remember I have a better gun than the 10mm, which is this one, the glow-sighted heavy pipe pistol. And I go ahead and whip that out because I have more ammunition for that, as you're about to see here. See, I have more ammunition. 320 compared to the 132, so I took the 38, which is the pistol I have equipped now. And sorry about that Empire Total War thing. I thought my Steam was closed, but apparently it reopened itself and it's showing my friends playing games. But anyways guys, I hope you all enjoyed this episode. I'm sorry for the mic errors that happened, but and this is when I accidentally find out how to use the build the settlement system thing, which is okay. I would like to know how to do it, because in Fallout you can build a settlement. It's pretty nice. It says hold V to do the workshop stuff. So I accidentally hit V again. And then, so I hope you guys all enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe to my channel. And I'm sorry about the mic error that happened. I could not really control it. So I will see you guys all in the next episode. This is DomDowg signing out.